What's up, coffee explorers? So in this video I'm going to teach you how to make Vietnamese coffee two different ways using the authentic Vietnamese Phin coffee filter. Check it out. Alright, so the first cup of coffee that we're going to learn how to make right here is a Ca Phe Den, or a Vietnamese Black Coffee. And I went ahead and I chose King Coffee. It's a black coffee mixture of Arabica and Robusta beans. And it is ground already. I usually don't buy pre-ground coffee, but this is what I had available to me. So when you're making Vietnamese coffee, you want to make sure that you actually get a Vietnamese roasted coffee. It's usually a Robusta, sometimes it's got some Arabica in it. Yeah, let's get started here. So you're going to want to get a nice heaping teaspoon here and go ahead and put that in there. And that's probably not quite enough. You want to put a lot of coffee in here. So we'll go with 2 of those over here. We'll place that dish there and we'll put that dish there. We got some water here that's nearly boiling in the kettle. But first we're going to want to put this little filter on the top of it and give it a nice sturdy push down, but not too hard. And then we're going to want to just, like you're doing a pour over, just a little bit of a bloom and let that soak on in. I don't know if you can tell or not, but the water is not seeping through there yet because the coffee is soaking and becoming its own filter here. So now we've let it bloom a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and just pour a little bit more in here. About half full, and then just let it kind of start to go there. And once we got a nice good flow, just fill it the rest of the way. Then you go ahead and you take the lid and you just pop it right on top and just let it drip until it stops dripping. Alright, so our coffee is brewed here. So let's go ahead and take the lid off, and then we'll just go ahead and lift that up. Put that there to keep spilling from happening. And now we have a Phin Ca Phe Den right here. So let's go ahead and give it a try. See how good this Ca Black coffee is. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty decent coffee for something that you buy out of a grocery store. I'm a little bit shocked. I was more expecting it to be a whole lot more bitter than it is. It's like I don't know, I'd say probably like on a bitterness scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 7. Quite frequently, you're going to find with a Vietnamese coffee, you're going to get closer to a 9 or a 10. But as I said, this right here, this is a Ca Phe Da. And if we go ahead and we add a few ice cubes to it, it then becomes Ca Phe Den iced coffee. Alright, stick around, we're gonna make Ca Phe Sua and Ca Phe Sua Da. Alright, so now we're gonna make a Phin Ca Phe Sua, which is pretty much the same as making a Phin Ca Phe Den. The only difference is, before we go ahead and make the coffee, we're going to take some of this here sweetened condensed milk. We're going to put that, a nice spoonful of it, down into the cup here. We're going to go ahead and yes, this is a different fin. I changed fins. I changed fins. I bet that's something Aquaman never said. So let's go ahead and boom. 1 scoop, 2 scoop. This fin right here seems to be just a little bit smaller than the other one. But we're gonna twist it, make sure you got a nice flat bed in there. Put that on there. That in there. And again, same process. Just a little bit. Just let that water soak on into those grounds. Goes. Go ahead and put that on the top there. We're almost ready to have this cup of coffee here. I'm expecting this is going to be a really good cup of coffee with that sweetened condensed milk. After trying it as the Phin Den that we did earlier, I'm actually pretty excited about this one. Honestly, this Ca Black Coffee, I'm not even sure. I think that's the name of the brand, is Ca Coffee. And it is actually a really good product. I'm kind of shocked. Like, honestly, you don't really normally get great coffee, especially when it's ground, when you pick it up at a grocery store. Well, and it looks like we have commenced in our drip here, so let's pull that off. Yeah, we're good to go. So we'll go ahead and we'll stir this up. Cheers. Wow, that is great. I've had a lot of Ca Phe Sua in this country, and this ranks right up there with the best that I've run into. Amazing. Well, this is a Ca Phe Sua. It's a Vietnamese milk coffee. And if you add a little bit of ice, it's a Ca Phe Sua Da. Of course, that's not really enough ice to cool it down. But if I had a few extra ice cubes, which I ran out of, it would definitely cool it down quite a bit. But so this video has been a how-to on how to make Vietnamese Phin coffee with Ca Phe Den and Ca Phe Sua, and Ca Phe Den Da and Ca Phe Sua Da. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you are interested and you got any value out of this video, go ahead and please subscribe to this channel. I definitely appreciate it. Like it, share it with your friends. all that kind of good stuff. And as always, sip exquisitely. If you found any value or entertainment in this video, I would definitely appreciate it if you were to give the video a like and maybe even subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. It would definitely help me with the algorithm. That would be awesome. Thanks.